um, well, I mean, whether you play basketball or work in the corporate world or whatever industry, sometimes change just can spur greatness, and a new change of scenery can do wonders. And I'm very grateful for my time at Golden State, but I just felt like, moving on could just re-energize me and do something special for the rest of my career. And Dallas was so attractive because of the young players they have, the style of play, the world-class treatment these players get from this organization, and just a beautiful city who loves their hoops. So when I was watching the playoffs and I'm watching the Mavs, make a run for the championship, I just saw myself fitting in really well with this team and the personnel, and they look like they have fun playing with each other and they play for each other, and that was very attractive for me, and that's really all I needed to see, and there's mutual interest there, and that's why I'm here. I mean, Najee and Quentin said it. Luka, even before he got in the NBA, you watch his EuroLeague highlights and you're like, this 18-year-old is doing this to grown men? It's crazy. So the impact he had on a rookie too, you could see that he had greatness ahead of him. I mean, pretty sure he gave us a triple-double in Oracle like in 2019 as a rookie, and I don't think that's happened to us since maybe like a LeBron or Tim Duncan. So you saw the potential early, and I think just playing off him, Kai, and the rest of the guys, I can help them space the floor and knock down shots or play defense, whatever's needed.
Klay, Steph said this week that the thing he wanted for you more than anything was to see the joy back in your game. Had you lost some of the joy in the game?
There was times last year it was really tough. I mean, everyone expects you to be that all-NBA player, and, sometimes it's hard to consistently do that. That's why there's only 15 slots on that team, and coming here is just such a fresh start and feeling just wanted again, and like I bring great value. It just gets me excited to go out there and even work out after this press conference and get shots up. And so, yeah, there was times last year was tough where it wasn't as joyful as it had been in the past. And it's nice to kind of shed that and have a whole new fresh start, whole new group of guys to get to know, and co-workers. So a whole new city. It's really cool, and I'm going to embrace the heck out of this opportunity.
Tim McMahon, ESPN. Klay, I'm sure you've heard, and I know you had conversations with Steph and Steve Kerr. Well, what has this been like for you, just emotionally, kind of going through? Divorce is probably not the right word, but, closing that chapter after 13 years, and just everything that goes along with that.
I mean, probably a little disappointed at first, but then as time goes on, you have a lot of time to reflect and you realize what you did. They can't take that away from you as far as the championships records are meant to be broken, but the impact you have on a community and all that, that will forever live. And sometimes, breakups are necessary to do what's right. And I'm not the first athlete in the NBA to go through this. I did grow up in Portland, and I remember when Scottie Pippen came to the Blazers, that was like the biggest day of my life. And I'm not saying I'm Scottie, but they were right there against the Lakers, almost won a chip. So I take a lot of inspiration from past athletes and how their careers might have gone, astray when they either left the team or joined a new team. And some guys thrive, and I look forward to just kind of being rejuvenated here and playing a lot of good basketball left in the tank. It's surreal, but I'm embracing it. The organization showed me so much love, and the fans, whether it's on the internet or in the street, are very grateful. And everyone I met, there's just a great buzz around the city, especially coming off a championship appearance. Everyone wants to get over that hump, and that's what's so attractive to me, is to be someone who can help them win and help these young guys grow. And being on the back end of my career or in my 30s, it's so special to have this opportunity. Not many guys who play 13 years get a chance to win a championship or championships to end their career. And I think we're set up for a great run, and expectations are high, but you got to welcome that. I mean, that's what you want as an athlete. You want to have that pressure, and you want to have expectations from the fan base, the city, that, you know, we want a winner. And that's what attracted me too. I'm not really into breaking more shooting records. I just want to win at this point. That's what I learned in Golden State. Like, everyone's got to make sacrifices to win at the highest level, and I'll make sacrifices for the team. But as long as we play winning basketball, that's all that matters.
Kevin Mavericks, Rick and Network, you on the home link play for a question to play. For you, just two-part question. What was your relationship with Kyrie Irving? How that influenced you making the decision to come to Dallas? And how would you define yourself as a player at this stage in your career, and what that means to help this Mavericks team try to win a championship going forward?
Some good questions. Kyrie and I are good friends. I mean, we came to the league together in 2011. We played on Team USA together twice. Obviously, we played against each other in the highest stages for many years, and I've always been a fan of Kai's game, and guarding him was hell, so it's nice to be on the other end of that for once and see other defenders get loose and get shook by him. That's going to be a good sight to see. And then part two, at this point in my career, I mean, still can't leave me open, and I can guard, and I'm just excited. I still think I can do what I've been able to do, and it's just about being in the best shape I can possibly be. But I know I can help this team, whether it's the knowledge I've gained or big scoring nights. I just still know I can be a very, very good player in this league. Yeah, my dad was disappointed. I haven't talked to him much about it, but at the end of the day, he was happy for me. I mean, he was a little selfish in his business interests because he wanted me to be at home with the family. I was like, Dad, I've been in California my whole life. I got to experience something new. So he understood, and he's actually really excited for me, and he thinks we have a great shot to do something special here, not just this year, but for many years. So he was all on board once the dust settled, and he realized that it was really a match made in heaven.
Tim Cato with The Athletic. Klay, you obviously were in the league when Luka entered and debuted. I'm curious your thoughts on, you know, first impressions of him and what you've seen from him as he's gone from a rookie to a superstar, and then the other two, Najee, Quentin. I'm just curious what your expectations are, you know, to play with Luka, what you think it's going to look like, feel like, be like.
Y'all got it.
I mean, everybody knows Luka is one of the top players in the NBA, so I feel like our job is to go out there, play as hard as we can, and just try to get back to the position they was in last year, and hopefully win the championship. And then playing with Luka, he makes everybody else on the court job a lot easier. For me as a shooter, just coming in, just learning from Klay, one of the best shooters to ever touch a basketball. So playing with Luka to be fun because he draws so much attention defensively. So I'm ready to knock down open shots, make plays, and just do whatever I can to help this team win.
Yeah, and kind of like Q said, Luka's an amazing player. So just to learn from him and, you know, just to play with him, make the game easier for him. Even to learn from like Klay and Quinn, who are great shooters. So I'm just excited to play with everybody, looking forward to it. But yeah, Luka's an amazing player, and just to make the game easier for him.
Part two, at this point in my career, I mean, still can't leave me open, and I can guard, and I'm just excited. I still think I can do what I've been able to do, and it's just about being in the best shape I can possibly be. But I know I can help this team, whether it's the knowledge I've gained or big scoring nights. I just still know I can be a very, very good player in this league.
Welcome, guys. Blake Elliott, 105.3 The Fan. This is for all of y'all. One of the marks that this Mavs team made was kind of defense and toughness. I just wonder how much of all three of y'all identify with that and hope to implement that with this Mavs team this year.
Well, I say playing against these two, I mean, that's why they're here. Not because it's pretty, because they lock up, they're willing to do the dirty work, and I've got against both them, so we're going to have some battles in practice. I'm excited about that.
Definitely. That's kind of my MO, toughness, defense. So one of the things I bring to the game, and something I love to do. So like you said, you know, that's kind of what they, used to get where they got this year, and I'm just here to pick up whatever slack they lost or just add to.
Yeah, same thing. Just reiterate what they said. Just coming in, that was kind of my calling card. Coming in from Houston, playing for Coach Sampson. Kind of, you can't play defense, you're not going to be on the floor. So playing for Tibbs as well too. If you don't play defense and scrap and fight for every 50-50 ball, you're not going to court. So that's what I try to do from day one, and I'm gonna still do it till I can't play the game anymore. Really.
Well, all of you really, I'm sure, had times to guard Luka, but you in particular, what was it like trying to lock him down, and how much relief is it to be on this side now?
It's definitely a relief. Man, Luka's a high-level player, man. So locking down, I won't use that word, but maintain, all three levels, just unbelievable. So just to be on his team, and like Klay said, let him do that to other people, I'm going to get enjoyment out of that, for real.
And I don't recall, it's been a long time, but I don't remember if Steve Francis went to Tacoma Park. But did you break all his records around that area?
No, I didn't. He was from that area. I don't think he went to Tacoma Park, but I would have had to go there for a long time to do all that.
Louis Scruggs, NBC5. Michael, first question for you. You know what it's like to be an all-star player with a franchise and then making the move like you did to the Spurs. What conversations do you have with Klay about that? And then for Klay, obviously your dad, Michael, longtime Laker radio voice, came out and said he was disappointed. You guys made up on that? Is it okay at your house?
Well, to answer your question, we talked about this at dinner, and it wasn't about the basketball. I talked to him more about the experience and the veteran leadership that he can bring to the team. The difference is he was a champion going to a different team, and I was a guy trying to get a championship. But the experience and veteran leadership, we do have a commonality there. And I think with Klay, he can bring that experience, that knowledge for the young for the young players, as well as Luka and Kai. So experience is key, and I think he brings that to the table.
It's time for the Warriors to consider a risky move. For years, the Warriors played conservatively, re-signing their veteran stars while using draft picks on young prospects. That was the two-timeline strategy championed by owner Joe Lacob. While it brought them victory in the 2022 NBA Finals, it proved inadequate to sustain their dynasty. The upcoming offseason emerges as a critical moment for the Golden State Warriors, ready to reshape the franchise's trajectory. Will they commit to one last attempt at winning the championship, or will they opt for a financial restructuring? Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the front office face a series of daunting choices, leaving fans eager to discover the team's next moves. Expectations surrounding Golden State's future intensify. Before you finish, make sure to subscribe to the channel. After all, as we said before, we are producing Warriors videos almost every day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow on Gold-Blooded News. In conclusion, the future looks uncertain for the Golden State Warriors. With the possibility of losing and adding players to the team and the various trade options available, the Warriors are well positioned to continue to be a force to be reckoned with in the NBA. Stay tuned for more updates on the Warriors, and remember to support by leaving your feedback in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to know when I will send new news. Thank you for following Gold-Blooded News. A hug and see you next time.
We're gold-blooded!
Go Dubs!